quick out the blocks, and Walaza getting into his stride now as well. And Answer's been left behind. Walaza with that distinctive style is bursting for victory here.
In recent years, the sprinting world has witnessed an extraordinary surge of young, prodigious talent. Athletes who are redefining the limits of speed and bringing a new wave of excitement to every major competition. No longer are the biggest stages reserved for seasoned veterans. Teenagers are now challenging and often surpassing the established order. Think of the dazzling performances we've seen, the sheer power of an athlete like Ariane Knighton, who, as a teenager, shattered Usain Bolt's U18 200-meter record and consistently competes at the highest senior level. Or the explosive speed of Australian sensation Gout Gout, who's turning heads with his remarkable performances on the national stage. These young men are not merely stepping onto the scene. They are exploding with a fearless approach and an undeniable hunger for success. This surge of youthful excellence has fundamentally reshaped the landscape of global sprinting. It's a testament to evolving training methodologies and greater access to specialized coaching from an earlier age. And right at the forefront of this exciting wave, South African sprinter Bayanda Walaza has been making his own indelible mark. His journey is a remarkable illustration of what happens when raw talent meets unwavering determination. In early 2023, Bayanda began making significant waves in the athletics world. At the Athletics South Africa Under-18 Championships, he showcased his talent by claiming the national 200-meter title and securing a silver medal in the 100-meter, a clear sign of his versatility and dominance across short distances. The early months of 2024 saw Bayanda continue to build on his momentum. In March, at the South Africa Under-20 Championships, he clinched the 100-meter title with a remarkable personal best time of 10.13 seconds. These performances firmly established him as a leading figure in South African sprinting, both at the junior and senior levels. The pinnacle of Walaza's nascent career arrived with the 2024 Paris Olympic. Initially named as a reserve in South Africa's 4x100-meter relay squad, he had traveled more to support than to compete. But then everything changed when Benjamin Richardson, a two-time world junior medalist, sustained an injury during the 200-meter heats. Walaza got the call. One moment he was on the sidelines, and the next he was stepping into the biggest race of his life. Despite being the youngest member of the team, he lined up in both the semifinals and the final, carrying pressure well beyond his years with a calm focus and quiet confidence. In the Olympic final, it was him who set things in motion, running the all-important leadoff leg. The team delivered South Africa's first ever Olympic medal in the men's 4x100-meter relay, crossing the line in an African record time of 37.57 seconds. Walaza had earned his place not just as a runner, but as a cornerstone of a record-breaking medal-winning team. And he did it by staying grounded, focused, and fearless when it mattered most. Yet, his remarkable year of achievement was far from over. Less than a month later, he was on a plane to South America, ready to compete at the World Athletics Under-20 Championships. In Peru, he made history once again. At just 18 years old, he became the first athlete since 1998 to win both the 100 meters and 200 meters titles at the event. Dominating the track in Lima, he captured the double and cemented his status as one of the brightest young sprinters in the world. Adding to the significance of his victory, he shared the podium with fellow South African Bradley and Kawana. In the 200-meter final, he went head-to-head with Australia's teenage sensation, Gout Gout, and came out on top. Since that race, the buzz around Walaza and Gout has only grown louder. The Australian prodigy responded with a statement performance of his own, clocking a stunning 20.05 seconds at the Queensland Athletics Championships, just 1/100th of a second off his national senior record. He followed that up with a series of standout performances in both the 100-meter and 200-meter events over the past few months. For Walaza, the talk of a rivalry isn't just noise, it fuels him. He sees it as proof that the world is paying attention. He welcomes the comparisons, the anticipation, the spotlight. And above all, he wants the rematch. From his point of view, his Australian rival has clearly raised his game. and Walaza is ready to meet him again, head-on. Walaza's rise through the ranks hasn't just turned heads because of his speed. It's also sparked conversation because of how he runs. Watching him in full flight, it's hard to miss. His arms swing with windmill-like energy as he powers down the lane, his upper body rocking in a way that breaks every textbook form guide. But as strange as it looks, it works. Legends like Canada's Donovan Bailey and America's Bob Hayes, both Olympic gold medalists, also had asymmetrical styles. Yet they reached the absolute peak of sprinting. And now, Walaza may be on a similar path. In 2025, he opened his campaign in spectacular fashion, setting a new national under-20 record at the Gauteng North Provincial Championships. With a time of 9.99 seconds, he didn't just win. He became the joint fifth fastest junior sprinter in the world over 100 meters. In that moment, Walaza joined an elite club as only the 9th South African ever to run under 10 seconds. But he wasn't done. Just 4 days later, he reminded the world that he's just as deadly over 200 meters. Racing to a new South African junior record in the half-lap sprint, he crossed the line in 20.08 seconds. Both of these performances weren't just personal milestones. They were qualifying times for the 2025 World Athletics Championships in Tokyo, a potential first appearance on the senior global stage. On May 11th, he once again represented South Africa on a global stage, competing in the men's 4x100 meter relay at the 2025 World Athletics Relays held in China. Demonstrating his consistent performance and crucial role within the team, Walaza helped propel the South African squad to victory in the event, adding another significant gold medal to his rapidly growing collection and reaffirming South Africa's formidable presence in world-class sprinting. His meteoric rise shows no signs of slowing down, and a few hours ago, on a performance that electrified the track, Walaza stormed to victory in the men's 100 meters at the Boris Hanzikovic Memorial in Zagreb, a key stop on the World Athletics Continental Tour. Clocking a blistering 9.94 seconds into a minus 0.3 headwind, the young South African didn't just cross the finish line first, he shattered his own national U20 record of 9.99, which he had set just months earlier. He pulled away from his competitors at the halfway point, surging forward with his unmistakable running style. His closest competitor, German sprinter Owen Ansa, trailed behind at 10.20 seconds as Walaza cemented his dominance on the international stage. With this performance, he now stands as the fourth fastest U20 sprinter in history. Only 3 athletes have ever gone faster at that age, including Botswana's Olympic 200-meter champion Letsile Tebogo with a 9.91 in 2022, and American Christian Miller, who ran 9.93 in 2024. Only 3 South African sprinters have ever gone faster. Walaza and his coach had their sights set on Zagreb. They wanted to make a statement, to show that South Africa is one of the strongest sprinting nations in the world. While they expected a fast time, maybe around 9.98, Walaza pushed beyond even their best predictions. What's most striking is just how quickly this young sprinter has risen. In less than a year, he's collected an Olympic silver medal in the 4x100 meter relay at the Paris Games, secured a sprint double at the 2024 Under-20 World Championships in Lima, and added a 4x100 meter gold from the World Relays in China to his growing list of accomplishments. Already twice under 10 seconds in 2025, Walaza is showing no signs of slowing down. With each race, he pushes the limits of what's possible. His next big stage will be the World Championships in Japan later this year, where he'll join the South African 4x100 meter team once again. With young stars like Walaza and Gout Gout rewriting the record books and redefining what's possible in sprinting, how far can this new generation push the limits of speed? Let me know your opinion in the comments. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep chasing greatness.